Well, I figured I would do a little update video on the 77. Since I've got internet now, I can upload it. So since I've seen y'all, I've done a few things, but mainly I've been running it. So I was getting, if I let it sit for about a week or so, I would get a hard start, and I think I went over it in one of my previous videos. It's kind of hard to see in there now, but the transfer pump was leaking fuel on top of the alternator there. That's just from when I bled the air out of the system after I put the transfer pump. But anyways, I rebuilt the transfer pump. I'll probably try to insert a picture in there of that. The shaft was worn and the seal was dry rotted, so I had to put a new shaft and all that in there. I'm gonna put a set of teeth on it here pretty soon. They're pretty, there's not a whole lot life left in them. I've got to loosen this track. I actually come down here to do a little maintenance. This track is a little tight. I guess it, I don't know if it's just sitting like that, or maybe I pumped it out too much when I originally did it. I know the recoil spring is not broke. And another thing I did do, so the old hour meter, I think I went over it too, was not working. Well, I happened to find a new old stock hour meter for about 50 bucks. I only did this, I still have the old hour meter, so whenever I go to sell it, you know, it's going to be fully disclosed that, you know, it has around 1,400 hours on it. Because, like I say, it has not ran much since the 80s. But yeah, other than that, I've really just been running it. I still need to get I got the correct radiator cap at the house, but somebody, evidently here, I'll show you. So this is like an old style cap here. It's actually what's supposed to go on my D7 over there. So this stud evidently broke at one point, and somebody put a longer stud in there. So this one on the older ones are actually a little bit deeper, but on the newer ones it will bottom out inside of here before the seal contacts on top of the upper radiator tank there. So I've just got I'll go ahead and run my die down. It's just a 1/2 inch coarse thread bolt or stud. Run it down there, and I just got to whack this off, you know, probably 2 threads or so, and then just run the die back over it, and then all that'll be good. So this is shut correctly. But other than that, everything's doing pretty good. The swivels are still hanging in there. Really do need to go through them, but they're not leaking that bad yet. But when the time comes, I'm gonna go through them. I still need to put my seat on here. I added a couple locks, just so, you know, some people, I know it's on the farm here, but sometimes we have people I don't know that are here. But other than that, though, it's been a jam up machine. I hadn't had any major issues out of it, other than wasp nest. I love to build on these things. There's one, yeah, he's right there, matter of fact. But yeah, other than that, I'm gonna do a quick couple little odds and ends to it. I'm gonna use it here this week, and I cleared all that with it. That's the last of the pile there, and then I'm gonna take it to a different part of the property. Other than that, I'll keep you guys updated a little bit more.